is good to give thanks to you. Lord, it is good to give thanks to you. Lord, it is good to...
In life, there are lots of observers, and we have the popular saying that observers are worried. This also happens to us in the Christian life. Sometimes if we do not put our words, especially the sayings of Jesus, into practice, then observers will be worried. Today is the 8th Sunday in Ordinary Time, and the church presents the readings to us. And in the first reading today, which is from the book of Sirach the sage, was a one who was an observer of life. He gives to the people of Israel what he observes: observance of the religious faith of the people, observance of the ethical and moral life of the people. So the book of Sirach today tells us that in order for us to be true witnesses in action, then we have to do 3 things. First, that the sieve must be shaken to separate the husk. And 2, that in order for us to know our wealth, then the furnace must be tested by the pot. And 3, a good tree bears a good fruit through the care it is given. So in order for us to be true witnesses, sometimes we'll be shaken by the sieve of life, by the sieve of the Christian life. And when this happens, then we know our wealth. When tribulations come, when temptations come, this is a furnace for us, and we are the pots. Remember, the psalmist says that we are the clay in the potter's hand. And when this happens, my dear people of God, what do we do? Sirach tells us today that the furnace tests the pot. And when our life on earth is formed by trials, it is true that we have to come to Jesus Christ, who is the author of life. And in the third reading of today, which is the gospel, Jesus tells us today that a good tree bears a good fruit. So in order for us to become good Christians, let us always remember that a good tree bears a good fruit, that when trials come, when temptations come, a true witness must be firm. A true witness must always stand in temptations. Remember that witnesses are called for actions. Just as Ben Sirach tells us today that care is given to a good tree, let us always give care to ourselves as Christians. When we do this, then we can call ourselves as true Christians. Jesus tells us today, our heart is our treasure. Let us build a true heart, which is a sign of a good witness. May God bless us all. Amen.